Looking at the history of art all around the world from 1,000 years, it seems that art never fails to either express the emotion and opinions from the artists themselves or reflect on the whole society. Art, the future of mankind. As a mirror, art both exhibits reality and virtue to us. Among all the ideas in art pieces, topics about women are always significant inspirations for artists to create and discover. Recently, I analyzed my friend Iris' work, which exhibits in the Changemakers Immersive Art Exhibition. I found out that her work externally expresses the idea of the subtle relationship between women, their beauty and their value, that delivers a strong sense of visual impulse and intense emotion to the audiences. Also achieves the goal of the artist era, which is to empower women and eliminate the stereotypes towards women. To the point of view of painting techniques, Yuri chooses cool color tone for the background. And the elements in the painting, black and dark brown, occupies approximately 90% of the background, which transmits an oppressive and heavy feeling at the first glance. Instead of creating an obvious scene in the painting, Yuri establishes an abstract background, which brings people more imaginary space that were exactly is the woman standing. Actually, the heavy abstract background scene could refer to the society or environment which always brings special groups of people and atmosphere which is full of pressure. And the audiences are able to respond to this kind of oppressive emotion directly when they first seeing the picture. More than simply using dark colors at the background, Yuri succeed to create a scene of type, the use of rust metal colors. In the addition with the traditional costume chosen, which the woman wears, builds up imagination towards type, creating time machine, which allows the audiences to enter the world of the painting. Looking at the elements that appear in the work, the choice of letting the woman wear chosen and her black hair with yellow skin directly tells that the woman is from China. It is not difficult to tell because the artist is also from the same country. However, a successful artist never paints a person only because they share the same nationality. Back 2,000 years ago, Asian China was ruled by a strictly male-dominated society. Women were not allowed to become teacher, doctor, or a politician. They were treated unequally in every social aspect, being considered as born for men. And even there were famous sayings such as, "A woman without talent is virtueless." The skeleton in the background, which seems is communicating with the women, represent the uncountable unfair situations that women were facing in history and they were suffering right now, are all consuming their life and ready to put them into death. Yuri chooses to paint a Chinese woman holding with the skeleton leads the audience to think deeply into the historical impact towards the sexual discrimination issue. Nevertheless, the most interesting and significant elements in the artwork should be the vase, located into the bottom right. Some people may question that why does the artist put a big grey vase with nothing special in the painting? And it seems to ruin the peaceful composition of the whole picture. However, everything seems useless in the artwork actually does have a symbolic significance. The vase relates to the essential idea of the artwork, stereotypes towards women. A lot of people believe that women are the toys of men, and their values are nothing except exhibiting their bodies and faces and showing their beauty to men. Just like the value of a vase, Yuri uses the element to satirize those who still hold orthodox opinions and ridiculous stereotypes towards women, and encourages women to prove their value and destroy the unequal thought. Yuri's artwork externally empowered women and eliminates the stereotypes towards them by showing the subtle relationship between women, their beauty and their value. It also proves that art is great, not for telling, but for changing. However, looking at the history of art all over the world, it is difficult to find female artists even in contemporary times. Female artists are largely marginalized, As early as the beginning of the feminist movement, some people have questioned that whether women have the same creativity as men. In this first battle, some people denied women by saying that if women are really equal to men, then why are there no great female artists? Which means that there are no great female artists and women and men cannot be equal. Linda Notchling, the author of Why There Are No Great Female Artists, pointed out that due to the unequal treatment of men and women in the society, women are heavily hindered by things like social status and moral standards during the pursuit of art. Secondly, when art historians talk about art, they often easy to ignore female artists because the behavior of art historians is also carried out in the specific historical and cultural environment in which they are living. All in all, today, when we are talking about women and art, or female artists, it has already included the imply of the unequal circumstance. At the end, using the words from the American artist Bette, feminism provides me with a pair of eyes when facing people, and can see their qualities, not gender. Feminism mainly to determine how we can transcend self, not our traditional women role. For Beth, the most important thing is that people can create a more positive way of treating others in society. By looking at the gender, you eliminate prejudice. This also proves that art is great, not for telling, but for changing. Thank you.